that's good. Thank you. Yes, shut it off. You're on.
This is a story about when men were men and women were double-breasted. Now our Lil taught school when she first came west, but not for long because she liked her Peter best. And it was the general opinion around the town that there was no man nowhere around could outscrew Lil. Yes, sir. Screw her to a dead standstill.
Where is he? Uncle Bob. Are you supposed to tell?
I have to talk to the old man in a little while to get upstairs. If I tell this damn story, but I'm gonna do it.
Looking at the bottom like that.
Carry on.
Okay, here. We'll start over. Now,
Like I've heard it a million times, right, Cora?
Shh.
Shh. No, I've heard a little bit of it, not too much.
Okay, we're all ears. Action!
Now, our Lil taught school when she first came west, but not for long because she liked her Peter best. And it was a general opinion around the town that there was no man nowhere around could outscrew Lil. Yes, sir, screw her to a dead standstill. Till that last half-breed glue by the name of Peter Garbage-Chute. Oh, hell. Now I forgot it. I know. No, let's go. Can we back up? Want me to start over or what?
Whatever you like. We're rolling, so whatever you want to do.
Let's start over. You got it.
You know why I can't sound? It's a story about the old West when men were men and women were double-breasted. Now, our Lil taught school when she first came west, but not for long because she liked her Peter best. And it was a general opinion around town that there was no man nowhere around could outscrew Lil. Yes, sir, screw her to a dead standstill. Until there appeared this half-breed galoot who answered to the name Peter Garbage-Chute. And when he laid his thing out there, he laid it on the bar, it reached from yard to yard. It was said then old Lil had met her fate, but there was no backing out, it was just too damn late. And the place selected for this mill was the old green shit house on the hill, where everyone could find a seat to watch this half-breed hide his meat. Well, the start was as gentle as a breeze that blew through the tops of the cypress trees. But then they went at it with a will, and half the grass was screwed off the hill. The turf was torn for yards around, where old Lil's ass had hit the ground. There were shouts and shunts and double grunts and tricks unknown to common cunts. But Pete was on to every trick. He just kept feeding out more prick. At last, Mother Nature claimed her loot. Old Lil fired her last salute. She fired long and she fired hot, but by Christ, Peter pinned her to the spot. She died with her boots on where she fell, so what the hell. We were over at Harry Sager's yard, there on Winkler Drive, where I lived, and we knew all the neighbors. And we was having a few beers on a nice summer day. In the first week of July, I think. And Harry had hurt his arm, and he couldn't hand fish at that time, you know. So I said, well, boy, a big fish fry would really go good, you know, today or tomorrow. And Whitey was over to visit with me, and I says, to Harry, I said, why don't me and Whitey go down to Share Creek? We know them catfish are nesting right now. We'll go down here, see if we can catch enough fish for a fish fry. So we get in the car and go down there and Share Creek, right off of 47. And got down there to where there's one big hole I knew was. And we stripped off. We just had swimming trunks on, that's all. You know, got in the water, and Whitey never did go, he had never hand fished before, you know. And I was telling him how to do it. I said, you go along the bank under the water, and you feel up and down all along the bank until you find a hole. And don't just jam your hand in there. First of all, you see if it's nice and slick around there, and then you just ease your hand in there, and if something hits you, you know it's a fish. So, I think we caught 1 or 2 little 4-pounders or something like that. And finally we found one good place in this hole there. And I felt of it. Boy, I'm telling you, there was a hole this big. And it was just as slick as anything around that hole. And I didn't put my hand in there because I knew there was a fish in it. And I called Whitey over here and I said, this is a big hole and there's a big fish in it. I just know it. How do you know? Well, I just know it. I said, now you get behind me. I'm going to get under the water and I'm going to put my hands in here, just like that. And that fish is going to grab me. And when he does, I'm going to grab him by the bottom lip, and I'm going to put this other hand in his gill, and the battle's on. And I don't want him butting me out there. You stay behind me, and you keep me in that hole. Because if he gets out in open water, you won't be able to hold him. So I told Whitey if he was ready. He said, yep. And I said, okay, here goes. So down under the water I went, and I stuck my hand in there. I bet you I didn't get in there about a foot, and that fish bit me right on the hand like that. And when he did, I just run my hand down his throat and grabbed a handful of tonsils and put this hand on his gill. And I pulled him up to me, boy, and he was carrying on. Man, Whitey said, all Whitey could do is hold on to me. He would pat me from one side to that pole to the other, you know, boom, boom, boom. And finally, you know, he wouldn't give up, he just kept fighting. And pretty soon I had to come up for air. I just let him go, slid off, and stood up and put my knee in a damn hole so he couldn't get out. Whitey was holding me in there. And yeah, I was scored up all the way to the elbow, you know. So I got my breath. I said, okay, Whitey, if you're ready, let's go again. Down I went. In the damn hole, the same thing happened. Kapow, he hit me about right there. And I grabbed him right by that big bottom lip there that felt like a, you know, about 2 inches in diameter and about that wide. And I put the other hand, left hand on in his gill like that, and pulled him right up to him. You know, and I start squeezing. And he starts trying to get loose, you know, flipping his tail, pushing me and pulling me back, you know. And finally, the battle went on there for, seemed to me like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Hell, I was about to have to come up for air. It wasn't 2 minutes, but it felt like it anyway. And finally, he just went limp, that damn little big old catfish. That's the signal that I knew he'd give up. So I brought him right to the damn mouth of the hole, and I stuck my knee in there, and I told Whitey, get the rope. So we had a rope, you know, around his waist. And I took the rope, put it through his mouth and out the gill. And his Whitey one end, and I had the other end, and we pulled him out here, and we had him in the middle. Pulled him put out of the creek, and that was it. We looked at it, Whitey said, you don't believe that damn thing. I said, I know he goes over 50 pounds. When we got down to the weight station, somebody had a scale down there somewhere. And we went inside and got a scale and weighed him. We weighed 55 pounds. We had a hell of a fish fight. And
you know what I remember about that?
Huh?
I remember the whole neighborhood came over to Sager's and had fish that night.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
That's what I remember about that. Say hello.
Hello. And Uncle Jim and Aunt Michelle. Stevie just got back from beating us pants off of the other soccer team.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Actually, I lost.
They'd never have known.
I ain't done yet.
Got a knot on his head in the process and got sunburned. Yeah. This is Tina's oldest and our oldest.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out how to zoom this thing and everything.
Hold on. Anthony, get back up here. There's Anthony coming up because he went too early. I'm starting over here, dude. That's where I goes me and Coach. No, not yet. We'll till Anthony gets so we can all do it. Come on, Anthony. We're waiting for you so we can all do it. He's coming up. Man, this is a hard time getting up, people. Never tried a mountain 500,000 feet up in the air. Here. Oh, having a blackout right now?
Knock it off. Oh, what did I do?
What happened? You see? Can you see?
Yeah, but it's a picture.
It's still video to me.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Let me see. Look at this, man. Look at And then whoa! Stop! Stop! I ain't getting pushed down. No! No! That red light in the front of it's blinking. But 100 feet drop. And I wish I had some butt pads right now because it really hurt. And it's a hard time getting up, so